My name's Tony Cook. I'm 38 years old. I'm from Athens, Texas. Everything seemed to be pretty nice. Then one day something happened and things weren't nice no more. My mother's grandmother lived in the country, probably about 13 miles from where we lived at. Two young men who were up to no good, decided that they were needed some money, so they went and knocked on her door, and whenever they realized she was home alone, they pulled out their little .22 pistol and they shot her. And then my mother, and my uncle, they walked me into this room and I see my grandmother, and when I seen her, I grabbed my chest and I fainted. I've never seen anybody hurt like that or close to death like that. She lived through this. She spent months in the hospital. The enemy started attacking me when I was a kid. When I would lay down and try to go get some rest, I would see my grandmother laying in that hospital bed, and it would just tear me up, and I just couldn't hardly get no rest at night. I would play sports with my cousins during the day, play baseball, basketball, would swim, go fishing. Pretty much I had a normal life during the daytime, but there was something at nighttime whenever I would try to get some peace that this tragic event would always come back to me, and I would have problems sleeping or, having panic attacks and stuff. And growing up with a house full of boys, we're taught not to cry, not to show no weakness. So I just try to bottle all that up. I was smoking pot, drinking beer, and stuff like that. Well, this anxiety I had started getting worse and worse. My mother took me to see my family doctor, and he diagnosed me with panic disorder, which he prescribed me a benzodiazepine, which is Valiums. The first time I took one, I was like in heaven. Like I never felt no fear or no anxiety. It all just went away. I got hooked on these pills. Like first I was taking 2 a day, then it went up to 3 a day, then it went to 4 a day, and before you know it, like here I am walking around just totally just out of my mind, like having no fear, no anxiety, just being a real butthead. One day when I was at school, I remember this, I was 17 years old. One of the teachers there come out and met me in the parking lot, and explained to me that if I didn't slow my truck down, that he was going to end up calling the state troopers on me for driving like a maniac. Well, I had such a problem with authority that I left out of that parking lot smoking the tires, and like 15 minutes later I had done hit a tree going 70 miles an hour. And I pinned myself in the vehicle. I had broke my ankle. I finally made it to a hospital. They did surgery on my ankle. I woke up and they had me on a Demerol drip, and then I got introduced to like pain pills. After that, I was prescribed hydrocodone. So I realized, at a very young age, that if I didn't like the way I feel, I could alter my feelings. I would take pain pills, to hide the emotional pain that I had. This would be my 4th treatment center I've been in, but the difference about this place is it's a year long. The other programs I was in was only 3 months. In 3 months you can get healthy, you can look healthy, but it takes a lot longer than 3 months to get your mind healed and healthy from all the years of drug abuse. In August of 2020, I had had enough of trying to live my life, and so I had took my whole prescription bottle full of Seroquel for sleeping, and I put myself into a coma. The police showed up, put me in a cop car, and I woke up days later in the hospital, and I was kind of upset that I was still alive. I had contacted my brother, and he told me about the Dream Center. Since I've been here, I've been totally free from taking any meds. God has restored my mind, He's restored my health. November the 4th, 2022, it would be 1 year that I have sobriety. And I haven't had 1 year of sobriety since I was 13 years old. God is doing amazing things for me. I just want to keep on getting stronger, having my mind healed. It's a wonderful thing to have sobriety, to be able to go watch a movie and go out to eat and enjoy the little things, things that you never enjoy when you're high or drunk. I'm not living in the past no more. I'm totally living for the future. I'm living for today right now. I have complete mindfulness of what's going on around me. That was something I could never do on my own. And that's only by God's divine power that this has happened to me. It's up to the individual, you know, whether or not you're going to use what they offer here. You know, if you have a gym membership and you don't actually go in and use the equipment, it's not going to help you one bit to have a gym membership. So it's this place, you know, it'll help anybody that wants help, but it's up to them whether or not they want to take the steps and use the tools that the Dream Center provides. It's helped me tremendously. I wouldn't be standing here today giving you this testimony if I didn't believe that the Dream Center helped me.